Greetings, this is Father Andy Seiler. This is a recording of the Gospel and Homily for the 14th Sunday of Ordinary Time, July the 3rd, 2011.
Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. At that time, Jesus exclaimed, I give you praise, Father, Lord of heaven and earth, for although you have hidden these things from the wise and the learned, you have revealed the little ones. Yes, Father, such has been your gracious will. All things have been handed over to my Father. No one knows the Son except the Father, and no one knows the Father except the Son, and anyone to whom the Son wishes to reveal him. Come to me, all you who labor and are burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am meek and humble of heart, and you will find rest for yourselves. For my yoke is easy and my burden light. The Gospel of the Lord. It seems throughout human history, man has always been in some kind of conflict, some kind of tension, some kind of war. This weekend, our nation remembers those who gave their lives for our freedom, for our independence. War is part of human history. And as such, it was part of the Old Testament time. And the prophet was giving a word of hope to the people. Yes, in those times there were always kind of conflicts and wars. And when there was a conquering, the king or the leader would come through the town in victory, and also recruiting young men to be soldiers, to prepare for the next campaign, the next tension, the next conflict, the next war. And so in spite of conquering, the people were always intense, always unrest. What was going to happen next? And so the prophet proclaims that this leader will come in peace, riding on an ass, will banish any kinds of instruments of war. This will be their Messiah, who will bring peace, ultimate peace, end of all kinds of conflicts and wars. In our gospel passage, Jesus is the fulfillment of that prophet's proclamation. Jesus comes with peace, with mercy. He offers salvation. He does not come condemning, but comes with peace and mercy. He says, come to me. I am meek and humble of heart. My yoke is easy and my burden light. Words of peace, words of comfort. And this morning they can also offer us comfort and peace and hope. Yes, in our modern lives, there's all kinds of tensions and worries and doubts. We have tensions and conflicts at work. There could be tensions and conflicts with our neighbors, tensions and conflicts with our families, even tensions and conflicts and strugglings even in our personal life. Yes, perhaps we have a coworker or a boss that's difficult to work with. We wonder, when it's all going to end? When can we just have some peace? Or with a neighbor who's annoying, who always makes things difficult, who always has a negative opinion. And perhaps family members are not always on the right page or always difficult. Even our spiritual lives, our personal lives. We know we want to do what is right and what is holy, but we always face temptation. We wonder where there would be peace. When can we find rest? Well, Jesus offers some sense of hope that in spite of the conflicts and wars, they will come to an end. These difficulties, if we continue to persevere. We have the examples of the saints. They persevered in spite of difficulties. In spite of rejection, they persevered in the ways of the faith. They know the truth of God. There would be peace. And all of us, I'm sure, at times and now and then, we have some peace. We have sense that, yes, God is with us. And it gives us the courage and strength to face the conflicts of life. And hopefully as we persevere and struggle, we can inspire others. We can inspire each other. Yes, let us keep to this path of faith. Let us place our hope in God's mercy. That Jesus Christ, his burdens, his commands, his love draws us into a deeper sense of who we are, that we are God's people. Yes, our nation recognizes there are conflicts, there are wars. At times we are tense about this and that. But we can have great comfort, great hope that, yes, God is with us. God, his grace upon us, that we can continue to do what is right and what is holy. So let's thank God that we can rejoice. As I said in the first reading, let us rejoice in God's graces. And let us heed Jesus' call. Come to him. Because he is meek and humble of heart. His burden is easy. So let's thank God for the gift of faith, for the grace that has made us his people. Allow us to continue to persevere in the ways of the faith.